Hey everybody, and welcome to our Survivor Weekly Recap / pre-show party show. If you guys want to see all of our Survivor content, head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/Survivor. We have really funny blogs over there that you guys can check out. Of course, these shows, all the coverage we've done for past seasons is there too. If you're watching in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe, and that really helps support our shows. If you're listening on iTunes, 5-star rating and a nice review is awesome too. Lastly, if you want to help support our shows, become a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. You get access to the Facebook group only for patrons. And there's been a lot of only for patron stuff in that patron group in the past week. And shows only for patrons and blah, 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 blah. Most importantly, it helps support our shows. And we're really going to need, the patrons if we want to get to that backyard for Big Brother Canada. So, tell your friends. Become a patron. All right. We have, so much Survivor to talk about. I am so, this might be a show that you all talk about for a long time. I love you too, Leah's the best. Wow. You're not going to be prepared for what I'm going to say on this show, is what I'm saying. You're not going to be prepared. I'm going to blow some minds. Minds are going to be blown. But let's quickly run through the show, and then I will talk about what you guys want to talk about, and we'll talk about what we think is going to happen tonight, and all of that good stuff. Okay. So, we already know, show started, Darnell was gone, back at camp, Alicia is not feeling loved. She's like, everybody says they saved me, but then everyone's being mean to me, and I'm an idiot. And P.S., I love her whole, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, I see what you guys are saying in the chat room. And then we, flew over to the beauty tribe, and Ty's looking for that damn clue again. Okay. Can we, chat room, can we all talk about this? Ty looking for the clue again. My favorite part was when he found, and I want to know what you guys think about this, when he found the little clue. Oh, thanks for the applause, Miss Draper. So he finds the little clue, and then he's like, oh, I'm going to have to go search for it. And it's right below him. That was my favorite part. I'm glad it wasn't in the idol. I'm glad the idol wasn't right below him. But I would have cracked up if it was I found it in the tree up here. I found it in the tree up here. Where do I got to go for it? Oh, I just got to bend down. I'm just going to bend down and get it. It cracked me up. But then he's like, oh, what'd I do with this box? So I thought it was really funny. I liked that whole part. Him having to climb the tree. Sandpaper tree. Maximus' mom says bloody feet creeped me out. Yeah, bloody feet creeped me out too. I couldn't imagine climbing a sandpaper tree. I'm honestly surprised. Chat room, were any of you guys surprised with the whole how high up that was? And that, I mean, granted, look, I'm gonna say allegedly, you probably sign your life away saying, if I die, if I break anything, if I'm disabled for the rest of my life, I will never ever sue you. But I know Lainey B is like, that was way too high. I just feel like, God, what if he fell? I'm surprised Survivor was all on board for anybody having to climb that high by themselves without a safety net, without anything. Is crazy. Love and Kindness says, I love when he referenced Ozzy. I love when he referenced Ozzy as well. Miss Draper says, I would have been like, screw that idol. Haven't climbed a tree since I was 9. I have no upper body strength. I hear it's all in your legs. I could never do that rope thing in gym, but I hear the trick is it's all in your legs. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. He would have had to use a long pole rather than climb. Now, interesting that you would say that. Who said that? Trisha G said he would have to use a long pole. I thought it was very convenient that, spoiler alert, their team won the immunity challenge and got the deluxe fishing set with lots of stuff that's going to help him get that up in that tree. Maybe I'm just foreshadowing. I was a little suspicious. So I was a little suspicious. Climbing trees is a way different than a rope. Look, I couldn't do either one. I couldn't climb a tree. I couldn't climb a rope. I can barely get upstairs without being out of breath. Just saying. Hi, Shelly T. So we know Ty couldn't make it up the tree, got all scratched up and was like, oh, can't do it. Then we scooted on over to Brains, where Debbie can see parasites in water. Debbie must be great at parties. And I'm just saying, it's not a coincidence that her name is Debbie. I'm pretty sure when the Saturday Night Live people came up with Debbie Downer, they were talking about her. She's like the one-upper and the downer at the same time. That's Debbie. Like, she can do both. She can one-up you, and she can down you at the same time on the tribe. She would annoy the shit out of me in real life. With her little pom-poms and her little, I can see parasites in the water. I'd be like, are the parasites talking to you, Debbie? I mean, it's clear. Like, maybe, Debbie, you're immune to the parasites because they're already eating your brain away. They're already eating your brain. You're a little cuckoo for Cocoa Pups, Debbie. Just saying. Just saying, Debbie. Tracy Laura says, I want to strangle her. Miss Don Draper says, is she the one that's like the waitress scientist? Yes. I'm so glad you made that point, Miss Don Draper. Because you know what the other thing I feel like Debbie is? I feel like she's the female Caleb. Now, chat room, tell me if I'm wrong. If you all, I'm assuming most of you are also Big Brother fans, you probably remember that during Caleb's season of Big Brother, he was like a financial expert. He ran his father's company. He was a hunter. He made the biscuits, and I'm not kidding, at Red Lobster. He worked in a jail. He was a lifeguard. I mean, this kid had more jobs. Like, I believe Dana and I actually had a spreadsheet of jobs that Caleb said he had during his season of Big Brother, because there you couldn't keep him straight. My favorite was when he was like, I need to go make, my family makes the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster. And people are like, Caleb? Oh yeah, we know Caleb. Oh my God, that's amazing. I mean, you were just like a forest ranger like last week. Oh, worked at Home Depot was one. Worked at home, and I think that was the only real one. You're right on there. I know, Rosie P. I know. It's like, what? Oh, hi, all new people. Welcome. Bye, new people. Become a fan if you want before you go. We cover reality TV. You're welcome. Reality stars here all the time. Become a fan. Okay, the screen is wrong. I thought it was 32. I'm not sure. Derek caught Caleb in a lie once. Once, Leah, is the best? Once? Like 1,000 times. Oh, Lowe's, not Home Depot, but same difference. You know what? He probably said Lowe's and then probably said Home Depot. Who the hell knows? He must have got fired a lot at all those jobs. No, two crazy cats. He's a liar. He's what we like to call a pathological liar. He's Caleb. But wait. Thanks, Miss Wendy, for the bars. And thanks to you XOXO feeders for the bars, too. Thank you, guys. So I just think she's the female Caleb, and it cracks me up. And I hope they both make it to the merge together, because I want to see those two in a conversation. Like, talk about one-upping. Like, the one-upping in a Caleb-Debbie conversation would be insane. And I can't wait for it. I will do a mashup. I will do a Debbie-Caleb mashup. I will do it. So then, here's kind of where we're getting to a little bit of the... Oh, wait, hold on. Survivor fan says, Eric, how can you hate Queen Debbie? She is legit the most amazing player in Survivor history. Oh, I know. I'm not convinced she is not comprised of all parasites that are creating some kind of a hologram projecting onto people, and she like sucks your life force away with her crazy parasiteness that she can see by looking at water. Anyway, okay. We need to talk about the Caleb and Ty. Cuddalicious, #Cuddalicious, #Stolen Kiss. And here's what I'm going to say, everybody. Is everybody sitting? You let me know when you're all sitting down. I like this Caleb. I said it. I like this Caleb. I want to be very clear. I like this Caleb. It's clearly not the real Caleb, because the real Caleb, as we all know here and you now, will say that I love the gays, but, and I mean, I guess that is kind of what he's saying, but, the Caleb here and you now is batshit crazy. Like, it's doomsday, the end of the world is coming, it's Armageddon, and the gays are going to hell. Oh, I know why I don't like him. I don't like him because he's like the, I love you because you're gay, I'm not homophobic, but you're still going to hell. So I don't like that whole aspect of Caleb. But if I'm gonna base him on this edit, as of this moment, I'm liking him. I'm liking him. And I know it's early. He can go back to super douche, but I could see how he could be endearing. Like when Ty went in for the kiss and he was kind of like, oh, no, that's not okay. Ooh, you can cuddle me later. And I am aware. Go back. I literally dedicated an entire show to my hatred of Caleb with video clips where I was going to tweet out, and then I thought, no, I came off too much as a whiny, complainy bitch on that show. Like, I thought it was funny, and then I watched it back, and I was like, oh, no, you played it up way too much, and it comes off annoying. Anyway, it's on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/BB17. It's in our BB17 shows. You'll see it, or it's very popular on YouTube, so go check it out. Anyway, you're all not allowed to tell Caleb that I'm liking this Caleb, but I just find it interesting. So, is he lying for the camera? Is he trying to be more endearing for the show? I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him, but I like him. I like this Caleb, and that's what's scary to me. Leah is the best says he totally is. Caleb was Mark for Survivor, not Big Brother. I totally agree with that, Eek. Donna T likes him on Survivor. Shelly Peeps likes him on Survivor. Oh, good point, Tracy Lara. Very good point. She's saying it's because we're not watching him 24/7. It's true. I didn't even really... Oh, no, I did hate Caleb in the house. I really have a bad memory. I forget how much I don't like people. That's right. Ty, you should be careful. He's going to probably stalk you like Amber. He's going to stalk you. He's going to probably make you put on a little wig and then call you Amber and then chase you around the camp with a knife. Okay, I'm back to not liking Caleb. No, I'm just saying. I don't know what's wrong with me, and nobody's allowed to tell him, okay? Nobody's allowed to say that I am saying nice things about him. Nobody. As far as anybody is concerned, this is between you and me, and it doesn't go anywhere. I will delete this show. I have my finger on the cancel button. He's engaged now. Oh, right. Well, we know he likes to cuddle with guys, so... Eek says the Obama guy is a little annoying. I kind of like the Obama guy. I get where you're going with a little annoying, but I kind of like him, and I definitely think he's hot. But I think I see what you mean. He honestly is kind of the level of douchey. I used to think Caleb was the level of douchey, but now Caleb is just kind of being more endearing, and Obama duplicate is being douchey. It's weird. Obama's going to win Survivor. I hope so, Exo Feeders. I hope so. Lee is the best says, you like the looks, Eric. Don't lie. I like the looks. I like him. I've never said Caleb's not hot. Caleb's hot. He's just an ignorant idiot who uses his popularity to spread not a good message, which is my problem. Hot Bama. Exactly. Let's call him from now on. Hashtag Hot Bama. Eric, I don't like your opinions about... Eric, I don't like your opinions about Obama is a total douche, and I hate him. I don't know if you heard, but that's kind of what I said. He's kind of a douche, and I don't really like him. Oh, unless you're trying to be funny and you're saying that I'm saying Obama the president. No, I'm talking Hot Bama. We're going to call him Hot Bama from now on. That's it. He's Hot Bama. Hashtag Hot Bama. I would like someone to Photoshop me with Hot Bama. Hot Bama, 2016. My friend had him as a doctor in the ER, says Tess McLean. Tess McLean, we're going to need a picture. Picture prove it. Picture prove it. Dr. Hot Mama. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I liked the whole entire I liked his whole exchange with Ty. I love how they're complete opposites, but I mean, it was very much the way he was with Frankie in the house as well. So I need to remind myself that Caleb still came out of the Big Brother house and still wasn't doing a lot for gay rights. So I think it's kind of for show. Anyway, I'm going to just judge him on what's being shown on the show right now. And I think I'm liking him. That's what I have to say. Okay. So we moved over to Brains. We move over to Brains Tribe for a minute. And then we see that Joe spills the kerosene. First of all, now again, I am gay. I know we have straight men in here. And I know we have moms in here. So, and I mean, I guess you don't need to be straight or a mom to know this, but I'm just saying I don't because I'm gay. Now look, here's the thing. I've never started a fire. I've had like a burning pee, but that's not the same thing. My point is, I've never started a fire, but if you had kerosene, why would you dump the whole, like a lot on? Like, wouldn't you, if you were in a survivor situation, just try and use like the littlest bit to start the fire? Like, I would conserve that so much. Like, it seems like it's so hard, like, when you're just trying to get a spark off. Like, I would just pour the littlest bit into the spark area just to get the fire going. I mean, this brain tribes is not smart for having a brain. Like, at all. Stupid. I would have treated that kerosene like it was gold. Clearly, they're not aware how important fire is. Yeah, like, use it sparingly. Exactly, Allison P. Exactly, says Zach T. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Spring Curls. Now, also back at the Brains Tribe, what was with Liz? Chat room? Oh my God. What was with Liz on this Brain Tribe having a mental breakdown over the fire? Girlfriend's crazy. I thought she was gonna drown herself. I thought she was in the water drowning when she was like, and he just, the hot mama just doesn't understand how much I need water, and I get very upset without water. I'd have been like, you need to relax. P.S. You're floating in water. It's getting in. It's permeating you. And listen here, lady. I don't know if you heard. I would not evoke the water gods. You should have looked at last season, because the water will come, and the water will not stop a-coming. And you don't want that to happen. Trust me. Give the girl a Xanax. Exactly, Sherry Blackberry. She needs a Xanax. Donna G says she's a mental case. Love and Kindness says Liz used to date Stephen Fishback, and he helped her get on Survivor. I did know that, and that was going to be my follow-up question after I led you all down the path of thinking she was crazy. So here's my flip side to this. Do you think it's an act? Do you think Stephen Fishback coached her a little about maybe like, this is how you should play things to the camera, this is how you should play things to the tribe? I'm interested to see what the chat room thinks about that. Shelly T says, totally. Miss Don Draper says, now I think it's an act. Sounds fishy. Tess McLean is saying, yep, for sure. I think it could be. I really do think it could be that Fishback maybe coached her a little bit. Well, that changes I don't know. I still think she's crazy. I don't know. See, it's either like she's the level of crazy because she was like, I just need fire. The way she like went into the cry and out of the cry really quick made me think, okay, you're crazy and you mean it. Or you're trying to like tell yourself like, I should be more emotional when I'm saying this stuff. So I don't know which one's true. I'm going to have to text Stephen Fishback and ask him. I don't know if he would tell us though. Cupcakes for Lily says, I wouldn't doubt it. Well, he never won, so I wouldn't necessarily listen to him anyway, says DD123. And he couldn't even make fire. Right. Oh, Miss Don Draper says her pick to win was Neil. Yeah, we'll see. We will see on that. Okay, so speaking of fire from last week, we go back over to the Braun tribe and we see our dumb little dimwit, which I'm only speaking as what's his face, Jason, because I like her. And bless her heart, but I like her. Okay, that's an insult, but I do like her, and bless her heart. She did not want to give up making that fire, and that to me means more, Jason, than anything else. You can call her stupid all you want, but she's not laying there sleeping. She's getting stuff done. Now, maybe that does make her stupid because you're going to have more energy to compete in the challenge. So maybe she should just go lay down, but fire's important to her. So, yeah, it's interesting. I think the girls are going to get picked off one by one on that tribe, but we'll talk a little bit more about that when we finish recapping, which we're almost done. We only have like 2 more minutes, then we'll talk theories and see what all you guys think, and next week. Big Zilla says yes, she 100% got major points with the fire. XOXO Feeder says, I'm glad Jason got sunburn. Me too. I'm glad they didn't show it up close. After worms crawling out of ears last week and no. She doesn't have to do much in the challenge anyway. Correct. So Alicia made the fire is the moral of the story, and no one else in her tribe really gave a shit to help try. And so that little go-getter spirit that we all love. So then we go over to Immunity Challenge. We find out, like I said, they were playing for the deluxe fishing kit and a boat. Like, how excited would you be for a boat? And I'm just saying the distinction between the giant fishing kit prize thing with like all the stuff and the boat to second place where it's like, here's some string and a hook. I think they needed to like give a little more to second place. Just a little more. That's all I'm saying. I think second place deserves a little bit more. Oh my God. Yes, I totally forgot about that, Rod Carson. Jason threw his dead sunburn skin into the food water pot. Now, it's a shame that Debbie is not on that tribe because she would have been able to just zoom in and telepathically communicate to her other parasite friends in the water and know that there was a foreign substance in there. So it is a shame for her, but that's disgusting. Remember, Big Brother fan will know this if he's still in here. What was the season with the old guy who used to wash his underwear in the water? Do you remember that one? The old guy, he was like the doctor. Was it Jerry? He like didn't need the money. He didn't want to win. Nope, on purpose, Trisha G, on purpose. Maybe it was, no, I don't feel like his name was Jerry. Whatever. It was a few seasons ago. There was this old guy and he would like literally wash his underwear in the water. I mean the guy from Survivor fan. He was on Survivor. We're talking Survivor. No, I think it was the season. With Tarzan. And I feel like it was also the season with, Sophie Clark, maybe? The season, I think the season that she won. Rudy. No, not Rudy. Now we're just going through all the old guys. Whatever. I'll remember it eventually at some point, or someone in the chat room will tell us. I gave you all the key points. He was the doctor. He didn't want to go all the way to the end. He washed his underwear in the water. He annoyed everybody. I feel like it was Sophie Clark's season. Whatever. I know, I'm sure that you do know this, but whatever. So the immunity challenge, they had to basically take these big logs into the water. Now, if this was a comedic mashup, you are aware I would have referenced Darnell's logs in the water, right? Like if I was mashing this up, I would have had them carrying Darnell's logs. That's all I thought. I thought logs in the water, Darnell. I also thought the same thing when they were all in the water and they were like, ooh, what's this in the water? And I was like, Darnell shit? Because I would say that's in the water, right where you're eating. That clam is probably flavored with Darnell. Enjoy. So it was an interesting challenge. Get the log in the water through the obstacle course. The string thing was an interesting component, that if you didn't have enough string when you got the whole log and everything to the end and you slingshot, it wasn't going to reach. Yeah. It was an okay challenge. I thought it was interesting. I didn't really love it. Caleb won it, though. Caleb won it for the beauty tribe, which, again, you gotta hand it to that Caleb. He's doing stuff for his tribe. He's being nice to the gays. He's looking good. And he's winning stuff for his tribe. Gotta respect his edit. I'm gonna say his edit. I'm not gonna say him the person. I'm gonna say his edit. I'm respecting the edit. I'm liking his edit. That's how I feel about Caleb at the moment. He did do good. Yes, he did. Hot Bama won it for the brains. And I liked his strategy. Did you guys like how his strategy was, I'm going to pull the slingshot all the way back and then fall off the thing and let it go? Because they really wanted to make sure he had a lot of pressure on there. Or maybe that was some kind of doctor trajectory shit. But I just liked it. I thought it was very funny how it was like a game for him. Like, I thought he was like doing trust falls. It's like, what is it doing? Why is he falling off backwards like that? But whatever, he's Hot Bama, and he can do whatever he wants. So, that means, if you are keeping track, Braun loses again. Again. Our Braun is out again. So, Beauty, aka the tribe with Ty, who has the clue where the big thing is up in the tree that he can't reach, now has the deluxe fishing set and all these poles and strings and ropes and boats. They might as well just given him a ladder. Like, I'm surprised there wasn't a ladder. I really thought it'd be like, here's your whole fishing kit and a ladder, Ty. Only person who's entertaining on your tribe that we can't let go home and everyone's targeting. Like, seriously, he's gonna go look for it, and I guarantee you there will be, like, a ladder in the woods. It'll be like some of the people of the area will have somehow just left a ladder out. It'll be like, oh, a ladder. This is convenient. Oh my God. All 80 pounds of Ty, says Miss Dundraper. I know. So then, sorry, I'm flipping my script. We're almost done. And then we're going to talk about what you guys thought about it and strategy and stuff like that. So, Braun's back at camp. Jen goes to Alicia. She wants to make an all-girls alliance. Alicia's all for it. Scott and Jason are kind of getting worried. And then we go to tribal. Let's just go to tribal. This is what I don't like about Survivor. I don't know if you guys know this, and I think a lot of you do, but for those of you that don't, when they leave the camp, like when they all pick up their torches and they have to go walk to tribal, this is walking to tribal, they're not allowed to speak. They're not allowed to speak to each other at all until they sit down, and then Jeff starts talking. Thanks for the applause, darling girl. That is because they don't want anything to develop that they can't really film, thus they couldn't explain and fit into the storyline. Yet, I feel like every single time they plop their asses down in jury, we're left to figure out what exactly happened at camp. And I get it. They're trying to make us guess, and they're trying to make it plot twisty, and they want us guessing into the last name is Red. But I also don't like when they do it. I don't like when they do that. Do you guys like when they don't show us and they just lead us to believe like, oh, there was something happened right before? I don't like it. I know you love the applause, Miss Don Draper. Yes, such a stupid move on her part. Well, okay. So, Michelle does not like it. Yes, you do like it, Rod Carson. Patty Tompkins doesn't like it, and Shelly Peeps. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay, so Jenny, I might just call her Jenny from now on. She basically lies. She lies and says that Alicia was the one that came up with the all-girls plan, and she didn't. Hashtag she didn't. But then Jason turns into super douche again and is talking to Jeff and is like, this girl's a bimbo and this girl's an idiot and this girl is telling us like, hey, I'm gonna flip on you, but if the flip doesn't work out, then we're still gonna be cool. And then the NBA player guy is basically just like a giant sloth. Like, he's just like, oh, don't like you. I don't get what his deal is, or basketball, by the way. Doesn't make sense to me. Jason's always angry and I don't like him. And stop talking down to women. Maybe I just figured it out. Is the thing that we have such big douches in people like Jason that Caleb actually seems likable. I'm gonna eat that and think about it and move on. We'll talk more about that in a minute. So then we see Jen gets up, like she's all apologized, like she stands up during tribal. And I don't get why people freaked out about that. I saw some of you in the chat room were like, craziest tribal ever, craziest tribal ever. Do you guys remember last season? Those were some of the craziest tribals ever. These people having a fight and Jen standing on a bench is not a crazy tribal. It's like a semi more interesting tribal, but I wouldn't by any means call it a crazy tribal. She stood up. I wanted her to throw herself in the fire. I thought she should have just sacrificed herself. I thought she was going to be like, this is it. This is the end. Jump in the fire. Now, that would have made it a crazy tribal. She didn't. She was just like, oh, forgive me. This is my Jesus impression. It's Easter. I don't get what she was doing. It was a stupid move, says Tracy Laura. It totally was. And that move, all of her bickering back and forth during tribal between her and Alicia. I lied. No, you said it. And the guys fighting, and they don't like Jenny, and Alicia doesn't really do a lot. Didn't matter because the vote came down 2-3, and Jenny went home. And she went home with class. I have to say, I was not expecting her to go out and be all like, all right, guys, we hope you win some challenges. You're all doing good. Good luck. I kind of thought she would be a little bit more bitter about it, but she wasn't. And I think she did pretty good with that. She just needed to zip it, says Rod Carson. It's interesting. It is. I think the men, all right, so let's talk about the Braun tribe for a minute. I want to see what you guys in the chat room think. Do you think that the guys are going to stick together and pick off the girls? Do you think that the girls are going to stick together and pick off the guys? I mean, they're basically 2-2 now. Do you think it was this bad move by the two girls to not team up to get rid of a guy? Redheaded Michelle says, bye girl, bye. So I guess that's going to mean yes. Eek is going with yes. Zaredra fan says yes. Maximus Mom, it will be mixed, I predict. Island Girl thinks it's going to be a mix too. What do you mean by a mix? You mean you think like Jason is going to go with one of the girls and the NBA like guy is going to go with Alicia, or the oh my god, I forget their names, the bodybuilder girl? They totally should have gotten rid of Jason. I agree. They totally should have gotten rid of Jason, Zach. I don't know why they didn't. Alicia out next, then Jason. I don't know, because at some, well, if they're trying to get to the merge, but then we know it's all about numbers once they make it to the merge. So they had their chance. They did, Island Girl. They had their chance. Bodybuilder Girl will stick with the guys. I don't know. Do you really think so, Lisa? Because it seemed like she was on board with the all-girl alliance. I really kind of think she would have did it. Thanks, David Thielen, for inviting people. Jason is probably going deep. Oh God, no, XOXO feeders. Why would you even say that? In what world do you think that Jason's going deep in this game? There's no way. And if he does, I could see him making it to the merge, but I don't think people on other tribes are going to put up with that shit. BB Boston says, Eric under happened on season 24. Dr. Greg Smith. Oh, his nickname was Tarzan? So then there was Tarzan. All right, so it was season 24 and it was Dr. Greg Smith, the plastic surgeon. There you go. And he was Tarzan. Why do I not remember there was 2 Tarzans? Interesting. That's why Survivor is so great. Every vote is unexpected and it's a great show. It's true, Maximus Mom. It is true. Oh, Troyzan. Thank you. Tarzan and Troyzan. I did mashups for that season, by the way. There are mashups that exist for that season. And I guarantee you, I'm sure I did something very funny for Poop Water. I can't imagine what I would have done. Oh, thanks for the likes, Giselle. I can't imagine what I would have done for Poop Water, but I'm sure I did something. I love Survivor and can't wait. I can't wait either. Let me interject right now because we basically only have like 15 minutes left. Let me just explain to you guys super quick what is going to happen tonight. I'm going to live tweet Survivor with you. So I will watch Survivor with you. Then immediately when Survivor is over, I will be live tweeting Big Brother Canada for premiere with all of you. And then I'm saying it here because I don't want to say it anywhere else. So don't repeat it. We can't get in trouble. Dana is going to be at the taping of Big Brother Canada tomorrow. So we'll have spoilers. Except we're not allowed to say spoilers publicly. It's a great time to be a patron. No, Dana, we'll have to figure it out. But she'll have some good inside stuff that I'm sure we will talk about when... Dana's going to be at all the tapings of the live shows, basically. And we'll have good stuff to talk about on our Friday show. And we're doing exit interviews, too. So... don't forget to start sending us your questions when the person gets evicted. We only have basically, I know, one more second, Survivor people. From the elimination eviction episode, which is tomorrow night, when that episode ends and we see who goes home, we only have 6 hours to get them our questions. So everyone needs to send it to us right when the episode ends, and then we have to get them approved overnight, and then we ask them your questions live the next morning, and then that'll be on our show on Friday night, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's exciting. Jealous. Don't be jealous. We're bringing it to you guys. Thanks, David Thielen. Eek, where are you going? Don't go anywhere. All right, back to Survivor. Still don't know how to watch here. Giving up. Shelly T. Just get on Twitter around 9 o'clock. Everybody's going to be tweeting links on where you can watch it. Or if you're in the patron group, go there. I'm sure somebody that is not me, because I wouldn't be allowed to, will be tweeting the link of how to watch it. Or a link that you can just click on and watch. Reality TV night. I know, Island Girl. It's going to be so good. Oh, there you go. Maximus Mom did it. Perfect. So, that being said, back to Survivor. Do you guys... Okay, can we talk about the coming attractions for next week? Because I'm interested to see what you guys think about, the last few scenes of the coming attractions. Giselle says, off to steak and fondue. Oh, way to go, Giselle. Have fun with your steak and fondues. I just remembered something. Anyway, if what we're to believe is true, it seems like on the coming attractions for next week, it seems to me like Alicia reveals that she has a clue to the idol, and then the whole tribe decides we're just gonna fight to the death for it. Well, let's go get it and we'll all use it as a group. Because she's the one that has the clue, so she would have had to show everyone the clue. But then in the coming attractions, we see everyone fighting to the death to get to that thing. We see people get knocked over, thrown on the floor, every man for himself. Of course, Jason's stepping on Alicia's face in the mud. I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't even remember the coming attractions. Well, that's it. I mean, that's basically what happened. I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know the way it's going to play out tonight. My prediction is Alicia shows it to them. in an effort of faith, and then they're like, look, we all don't trust each other. It's every man for himself. Thanks for showing the clue. 3, 2, 1, go. I'd like to know how you guys think that is going to play out. Maximus Mom says, I predict Caleb finds the tree idol, falls down out of the game. He is on that tribe. It could be. It very well could be. Sherry Blackberry says, and then chaos. Yeah. BB Boston not well. Living Better 80 says, just saying. Caleb went on Survivor with the goal of getting on Tar with his fiance, The Amazing Race. Needed a good edit to have a chance. Well played. Look, I will agree with you. I think Caleb would love to be on Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race. I think that would be great for Caleb. I don't think he needs to go on any show to prove anything to CBS at this point. I think Caleb has a reputation that follows him. I think they know what they're going to get with Caleb. So I don't think he needs to prove anything to them. I think if he wants on Amazing Race, they'll let him on Amazing Race. They know what they're going to get with him. Hi, Virgo Baker. Survivor fan says, I think Ty will show Caleb where the idol is and he will help Ty find it. I kind of agree with you on that too, Survivor fan. That's almost what I thought Ty was going to say last week. I kind of almost thought that was what Ty was going to say last week. Is someone dating Caleb? Oh, yes, he's engaged to be married. Somebody's going to spend the rest of their life with that. Fun fact, the engagement happened right here on YouNow. The only day that YouNow had such bad errors, all shows were lost. And it still cracks me up. He tries to get it with the fishing pole first. I can see Ty being like, oh, Caleb, let's use your pole to get it down. And then like goes in his pants and be like, just kidding, just seeing what I get away with. He would totally do that. And not for nothing, if it's only 3 inches in the air, then you're good, Ty. It can't be high. 15 minutes to Survivor starts. I know. We're gonna probably just for this episode, we're gonna stop like 5 minutes early because I have to get up, I have to get Survivor on, I have to figure out what I'm doing for for Survivor. Oh my God, Big Brother. There's just so many shows happening. I can't get them all straight. Eric, question. I know this is annoying, but I'm just making sure. Does signing up for a VPN allow access to Big Brother Canada shows and feeds? No. I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's no way to guarantee. Is it your best bet to watch them? Yes, because with a VPN, you have access to the Canadian websites. So therefore, you'd be able to watch them. Can you watch it live? No, because it's not on the website until like 3 hours after it airs. Same way as here. If you want to watch the show live with everybody else at 9 o'clock tonight Eastern time, you need a live feed link or a live feed stream. And those you don't need a VPN to watch, I don't think. Everybody, I'm sure, will be tweeting them out. I'm sure Hamster Watch will be tweeting it out and everything. Good night, Mila Lover. Jessica Hardick says she posted free ones in the patron group. I saw a few people posted them in the patron group. The only thing you're gonna need a VPN for is if you want to watch the Big Brother Canada 4 live feeds. Because obviously the live feeds are on their website and that's happening in real time. That you 100% need a VPN for if you want to watch the live feeds. If you just want to watch the shows when they're live, just search around Twitter. I'm sure everybody's going to be tweeting a link for you to watch. It's not going to be great. It's going to be on your computer. There's going to be commercials. The quality is not going to be that great, but you'll be able to watch it live for free. Hi, well, girl, Michelle. I can't get with the Canadian feeds. I'm saving all my sanity for the US feeds. I hear you. Me too. Okay, so do we have a guess on when we get feeds? Yes, XOXO feeders, you're gonna get the feeds immediately after the eviction show. So as soon as the eviction show ends, then, so tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, it'll end. I mean, they'll start. 9 o'clock, when it ends, is when the feeds will start for you. Okay, so I think we should have called this like our Survivor / BB Can pre-show party. Because we're kind of talking about a little bit about both. And don't forget about BB After Dark on Slice. Correct. All right, let me say this. If I don't really think, I mean, we kind of have to end in like 5 minutes or so anyway. So I'm going to say, Survivor people, if you want to check out now, you can. Don't forget to come back next week. Same time we'll be live again. Or go to yourrealityrecaps.com/survivor to see this show or any of our shows. We'll talk I should have done this before, but we'll continue. If you guys have any questions about Big Brother Canada tonight, I will take those. Now, actually, no, I won't. Let me finish ending the show. See all our Big Brother Canada content at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan4. If you're watching in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps support our shows. 5-star rating and nice review in iTunes. Check out our website. Become a fan here on You Now. Become a patron. Best way to support our shows. And if you're a Big Brother Canada fan, you're going to need it in order to get to help. I don't know what I was just saying. Anyway, I love you guys. You know the deal. Become a patron. It really helps support our shows. I'm not leaving chat room for real. Bye, everybody.